Hey guys, this is Fatima with the Twirling Feathers. Let's go ahead and redo this can. This is a soup can that I have here. I painted it a ivory color and I'm using that can because it's a nice large can. It was a soup can. And I'm using these beautiful prints from Decoupage Central along with some Elmer's glue. Make sure your paint is dry before you apply your prints on there. So I'm putting my glue on there. I love using Elmer's glue. You could use Mod Podge if you like, but I always use this clear Elmer's glue. It has worked well for me with a lot of the other decoupaging projects that I have done. So I went ahead and I tore my pictures. This came 4 pictures in a print, and I tore it so it's easier when you smooth it down. It just makes it look a lot better. And my paint was a little wet right there, but it was no big deal. I just went ahead and wet it and kind of wiped off the paint because it all kind of blends in anyway. But I went ahead and smoothed out the edges, and I did both sides. And I went ahead and added more glue on there. Like I said, this is such an easy, fun project. I did pre-drill 2 holes in my can because I am going to put a little handle on there. You could use a drill to do that, or you could use a nail or even a screw to go ahead and make those 2 holes. You don't have to make holes if you don't want to, but I wanted to use this to hang if I decided to hang it up somewhere. And I did put 2 prints, one in the front and one in the back. So I am putting the other one in the back, and I'm doing the same thing again, putting a good amount of glue, smoothing it out, and then applying my print to there. And these prints are just so beautiful. I love using them. I have never gotten a print that I did not thoroughly enjoy using. And again, just glue it on there and smooth it out. Some people like to use a little baggie to smooth out the print. I just use my fingers and just smooth it in. And because the can does have ridges on there, so you just want to make sure it's all nice and glued on there. And that's pretty much it. Once it dries a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess I didn't wait too long. I went ahead and sanded off the edges, which if, you know, just make sure you kind of keep an eye on your print, because if you do it while it's still a little damp, you might move your print. But this one is working pretty well, and I just sanded off the edges, and then I kind of go back over it with my finger to make sure it's all nice and stuck on. And once that was done and it was dry, I went ahead and got my Dixie Belle wax in brown, and of course I want to grungy it up. I want to blend it in and give it that nice grungy look. I love using this wax. And then I went ahead and used my Crackle print just to add a little more crackle to it, a little more interesting patterns to it, and that's pretty much it. I just went ahead and went over the whole can, and then once it dried all the way, I did put a clear coat of finish on it, and then that's it right there. I added my handle to it with my flowers, and there you go.